out.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, you can
You could
change
ask
your
your
own
guest.
too. That's sick.
That is helpful.
Oh, if you do picture in picture,
So
it
I'm gonna
shows who's
share with you
And then
talking.
guys
you
in
can
the chat the live stream. So this is the live stream if you want to see what it looks like on.
Okay.
Okay, so now you can see it.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm. Interesting that we're full screen in the studio, but the live stream is
that's weird though.
This is
has
so
this.
weird. I have no idea where the voices are coming from.
Turn off the volume in
On YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I realize it's delayed. Yeah.
So okay, weird thing I noticed that in on YouTube, like you see that the presentation is big and we are
Yeah.
off to the side.
Yeah.
But in my studio, I don't
You're
see
full
people on
screen.
the side. It's full screen.
That's weird.
wait,
So
can you go to full screen?
so this is full screen. So I'm on full screen right now. If you look at you can see my screen share in Google, by the way, so you can see what I'm
Yeah.
seeing.
Yeah, I see it.
So so that's weird. So if I switch to split, like this is what feeds through to. Maybe we have to do it now. That's also possible. Like maybe okay, let's full screen it now. So if I full screen, and then there's usually like a 20-second delay. Let's see if it does a difference.
Yeah, if this doesn't work, obviously this would be a testing thing we'd want to send to the product team.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
bug because definitely this is not the intent.
Because
I
they
see
said
it changing.
everything should stream to the.
Yeah, I don't see it changing, man. What the fuck? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay. Wait. So I was still on YouTube. What did you do to make it full screen on the live stream?
So I think what happened is in the layout when I went to live, I was already at full screen mode,
Mm-hmm.
and then it didn't register. So it just defaulted to split screen.
Okay.
But then when I was live, I switched it to full screen again, and then it worked. So now if you look at the live, it's
Got it.
so that would be a
So then,
bug. to
wait.
note,
Now
yeah.
that we're live streaming, Mate. So then, let's say you're doing this. Now,
Mhm.
can you just go through the different layout options?
okay. So we have the normal, like this
Mhm.
is what we used to have,
Yeah.
right? Now the difference here. So we have normal. Let's do no presentation. Let's just do us. So now we can highlight someone. So if I want to bring you to the forefront, I could.
Mm. Yeah.
And this will now translate in here, but it's like delayed, so you have to give it like 20 seconds. So
Yeah, there's a good delay on YouTube.
yeah, that's a good
for sure.
20-second delay.
Oh,
there.
and then Mate, you're recording too, yeah? 'Cause
Yes, yes.
I'm really curious to see in the recording if when I'm full screen or if the presentation's full screen, it still captures our conversation or our audio.
It definitely is, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's just changing the live view, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not. Like
Yeah.
you were still in the call. Like I heard your vocals, right? Like if you're backstage, then I wouldn't have heard you, right? So
Oh, that's right, because our audio right now is coming through Riverside. That's
Riverside,
right.
yeah.
There's just
So
many
yeah, there's too many things happening. But now you see, if you look at the YouTube now, you're actually full frame.
I see. So wait,
Which
and so
is-
I noticed another thing. Like Mate open people now is the hide option per participant.
Is there?
It's there, but like, why is it? It's like crossed out,
No, it's not crossed out.
isn't it?
No.
Oh,
the,
never mind. Yeah,
The I is crossed out. Just saying, like the logo of it. It's
yeah. So
like-
can you still hide people regularly? Like
yes,
put them backstage?
yes. That's like that means they're not getting recorded. So this is actually now we have a lot more control
I see. Okay.
because
cool.
now I can have like a participant backstage. I can run it full frame, show my screen, or two co-hosts. I can switch to my co-host full frame. Then we can introduce our guest. I can bring the guest in, make them
Oh,
full screen.
Snap! That's crazy.
Yeah. So you can
Nice.
control the live now for webinars. This is huge for webinars too.
This is
That's
really
something that StreamYard always had that
we didn't.
we
Yeah.
didn't was like that ability there. That's crazy.
So wait, if
Exactly.
I'm understanding this correctly, then it's just like you hide the person backstage first and then invite them in, or do you just have it with the person speaking?
Yeah. So what I sometimes tell them, like on my demo, is like I'll say like I loaded up this media board with like a countdown timer.
Mhm.
So I just launch this timer, so you guys can see it. So just like, oh, like we're gonna go live in like a minute, and then I'll just I'll actually hide myself out,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I
that's
can bring
the same
myself in to introduce like once the timer goes down, and then they like kind of understand the visual. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when you introduce yourself like that too, are you coming in picture on picture, or are you coming in and replacing the
Well,
timer?
now we can change that. Before we didn't have a control of that, right? Like now I can
Yeah.
say, highlight, let's say Brian and I are running the co-host, like we're the
Yeah.
co-host. Now I can say like, okay, actually, I want you to highlight Brian only, like put Brian to the front because
Right.
he's gonna be talking. We didn't have that control before for the live. What's still annoying though is we don't have like presets saved, so we
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
no
sure
like
that's coming.
that's
Yeah.
coming. Yeah,
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
really
stop
good.
streaming so people are like,
Also,
what the fuck is this?
it's 9:31 if anyone has a call as well.
Yeah, I mean, pretty sure mine's a no show or like
Yeah, mine's
Mine
definitely
canceled.